HOTDOGS, hot dogs are the best.
Today's topic has a special place in my heart. Hot dogs. Franks. Glizzies. Growing up, my favorite food was, and still is to this day, hot dogs. As a kid, I refused to eat anything else. As I got older, I got to experience different kinds of hot dogs, and then different styles. Most of us began with a hot dog cut up, and then eventually graduated to a bun with maybe some ketchup. But my friends, opportunity was knocking on the door. My door, at least. No one's home. If you don't like hot dogs, or me talking about hot dogs, this one isn't for you. In fact, most of these videos aren't for anyone. My own family can tell you that. What happened in here? It used to be so organized and you had direction. Now it's so random and all over the place. And what even is the theme of this channel anymore? Why can't you capture lightning in a bottle like your internet piracy video did? Your father liked that one. So let's begin our journey with the history of hot dogs. It all began in the 13th century. They were not called hot dogs, they were called Frankfurters because they came from Frankfurt, Germany. They were given to people during imperial coronations. Royalty! Fast forward to the 18th century. A guy named Johann Georg Lahner was a butcher from Coburg, and legend has it that he brought the Frankfurter to Vienna. This is important because Johann added beef to the pork mixture and then everyone flocked for them. Now the idea of putting the Frankfurt in the bun is unclear. One theory is that a man named Harry Stephen, who worked at the Polo Grounds in 1901, he claimed he had the idea of using small French rolls when he ran out of wax paper to sell them. The second theory is that a German immigrant named Feuchtwanger was the originator of using buns. In 1880, his wife in St. Louis handed out gloves with the Frankfurt so customers would not burn their hands. They lost tons of money because customers did not return the gloves. Feuchtwager's wife suggested using buns instead. Now the spin-off of this theory, because the first one's so believable, is that he served sausages and rolls in 1904 at the Louisiana Purchase Exposition in St. Louis, or, because there's another one, in 1893 at the World's Columbian Expo in Chicago for the same reason of customers not returning the gloves. Now the final theory comes from a man named Charlie Feltman. He served sausages in Coney Island off a cart in 1867. The cart supposedly had a compartment to keep buns fresh. He called them Coney Island Red Hots. So far you've heard me say Frankfurter and sausage. But where does the term hot dog come from? Dog originally was a term used to accuse sausage makers of putting dog meat in. Germany was known for consuming dog meat in the 19th century. An early use of the term hot dog appears in the Daily Courier in 1884. Rumor has it that the term was popularized around 1900 in a cartoon. It shared the sale of hot dogs at a Giants game at the Polo Grounds. Polo Grounds is becoming a main player, it seems, in the history of hot dogs. Once again instilling why baseball is and always will be the best sport, no matter how many rules you try to add to it. As you can see, hot dog history is nothing but claims. Where all of this originated is unknown. And then you have the kinds of people that want to make the claim that a hot dog is a sandwich. Watch out for these kinds of people. In 2015, the NHDSC, National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, could you keep up maybe? They declared that a hot dog is not a sandwich. And that comes from a very specific council. So I guess that settles the debate. However, Webster's dictionary said that the hot dog is a sandwich. This is all nothing but claims. We can't even classify the damn thing. Not a sandwich. Now let's talk about the health risk with hot dogs. It is recommended that hot dogs should be cooked to an internal temperature. You know what? Who cares? I'm still going to eat them. You're still going to eat them. RFK's gonna fix them anyway. Make them with strip steak, handsome.
Hot dog was always a beautiful food. It was always an American side of culture in the world.
What about Costco? Did you really think I would forget about Costco in a hot dog video? Costco sells around 135 million hot dogs at its cafes per year. The best part of this story is the cost. In the past year, you may have seen a spike in influencers talking about the food served at Costco. A threat was made inside the membership-only walls. In 2018, Costco COO, the coup, W. Craig Jelinek, we're just gonna call him Jello to make it easy. Jello told co-founder and then CEO Jim Sinegal they had to raise the price of the hot dog combo. The price was $1.50 since 1985. Jim Sinegal said in response, and I quote, "If you raise the effing hot dog, I will kill you." Now Jim is an American hero. There's a reason they say their prayers to Kirkland and they have weddings. Okay, but what about what's put on a hot dog? Now everyone has a different take on this. ketchup, mustard, onion, relish. Yeah, I'll take 4 of those. Chili, cheese, jalapenos, other kinds of peppers. I have a friend who did peanut butter, barbecue sauce, chipotle sauce, pickles, bacon. One time I had Takis on a hot dog, and that was just incredible. The beauty of the hot dog is that you can customize it. Some like nothing on it. Some like everything on it. Then you have the types of hot dogs. Pork and chicken, all beef, snap dogs, Nathan's, Ballpark, Sugardale, Applegate, Hebrew National, Oscar Mayer Wiener, Hillshire, Silver Star, Bar S if you only have $2 in your wallet. There are even places that specialize in their own style of hot dog. Coney Island, Fenway Franks, Dodger Dog, Chicago Dogs, Michigan style, Cincy Coney from Skyline, Seattle style, a half smoke from Ben's Chili Bowl. Mwah! Beautiful. God, I love hot dogs. And I know most of what I just said in this video doesn't even scratch the surface of what most people have come to know and love even. We didn't even talk about the way you can cook hot dogs. Man, what a great video this was. I just wasted 6 minutes of your life talking about hot dogs.